In 2026, the world around us is changing faster than ever before. Technology, artificial intelligence, global competition, and unprecedented opportunities are expanding every single day. In this whirlwind of change, so many people are desperately searching for that one magic bullet. Motivation. We scroll through feeds, we watch inspiring videos, we listen to powerful speeches, all hoping that one powerful quote or one electrifying moment will flip a switch and change our lives forever. But here's the hard truth. The one that successful people understand and others often miss. Motivation is temporary, but discipline is everything. Think about it. Motivation is like a spark. It's bright, it's exciting, it's full of heat and energy, but it fades. It's a feeling, and feelings are notoriously unreliable. Your motivation depends on your mood, your environment, even how much sleep you got last night. One day you feel like you can conquer the world. You re unstoppably. The next, you feel drained, exhausted, and can barely get out of bed. When you rely on motivation, you start new projects with a huge burst of excitement. You join the gym, you buy the books, you launch the website, but when that initial excitement disappears, what happens? Your progress grinds to a halt. This is precisely why so many New Year's resolutions fail by February. It's why people start new habits with incredible passion, but quit long before they see any meaningful results. They're chasing a feeling, not building a foundation. Discipline, on the other hand, is not a feeling. It's a system. It's the quiet, unwavering commitment to show up, even when you don't feel like Italiano, especially when you don't feel like Italiano. Discipline is waking up early for your workout. Not because you feel motivated and energetic, but because you made a promise to yourself. It's sitting down to work on your goal for an hour, even when your friends are out having fun. It's choosing the discomfort of long-term growth over the ease of short-term comfort. And in 2026, with the sheer volume of competition and distraction we all face, discipline has become more valuable than gold. It's the ultimate competitive advantage. Anyone can feel motivated for a day. Anyone can have a burst of productivity for a week. But discipline is the engine that turns one day of effort into weeks, months, and years of consistent, compounding progress. Discipline is what builds habits, and it's your habits that ultimately build your future. Let me share a short story with you. There was a young man named Ayan who had a burning ambition to become a top-tier software developer by 2026. At the beginning of his journey, he was a motivation junkie. Every morning, he'd watch motivational videos, listen to podcasts, and read inspiring articles. It felt pumped, he felt ready to go, but he only coded when he was in the mood. Some days, fueled by inspiration, he would work for 8 hours straight, lost in the flow. But on other days, when the feeling wasn't there, he'd quit after just 20 minutes, telling himself he'd make up for it tomorrow. After 6 long months, Ayan looked back and was shocked. He had made almost no real progress. His skills were stagnant, and his big dream felt further away than ever. Frustrated and confused, he went to visit his mentor, a seasoned developer he respected. He said, "I just don't understand. I feel so motivated all the time, but I'm not getting any better. What am I doing wrong?" His mentor listened patiently, then smiled and said something that changed Ayan's entire perspective. "Hey, Ayan, you don't need more motivation. You need discipline. Motivation is what gets you to the starting line, but discipline is what keeps you in the race." Ayan took those words to heart. He went home and scrapped his old approach. Instead of chasing a feeling, he built a system. He created a simple, non-negotiable routine. 2 hours of focused coding and study, every single day. No excuses, no exceptions. No exceptions. The first few weeks were tough. Some days he felt energized and the 2 hours flew by. On other days he was tired, distracted, and every minute felt like a struggle. He wanted to quit, to just watch a movie instead. But he remembered his mentor's words and forced himself to show up. He honored the commitment he made to himself. And then, slowly, something amazing began to happen. Those 2 hours stopped being a chore and started becoming a habit, as natural as brushing his teeth. The resistance faded. His skills began to improve dramatically. Concepts that were once confusing started to click. His confidence grew, and he started building projects he was proud of. Witty nageur, not only had he caught up, but he had surpassed many of his peers. He became one of the most promising developers in his field, not because he waited for the perfect mood, but because he built the unshakable foundation of discipline. His entire life changed the moment he stopped asking the question, how do I stay motivated? And started asking, how do I stay consistent? This is the exact lesson 2026 demands from all of us. We are living in an attention economy where distractions are everywhere, all the time. Social media notifications, endless entertainment streams. The constant pull of instant gratification, everything in our modern world is meticulously designed to break your focus and hijack your time. If you want to stand out, if you want to achieve anything significant in this environment, you need discipline more than anything else. It is your shield against distraction and your compass toward your goals. Discipline gives you the power to take control of your own mind, instead of letting your impulses and emotions control you. It puts you in the driver's seat of your life, giving you command over your habits, your time, and ultimately, your destiny. Discipline makes you reliable, not just to others, but to yourself. It builds self-trust. It makes you consistent, and consistency makes you unstoppable. So, as you look toward your future, toward the person you want to become in 2026 and beyond, I urge you to stop chasing the fleeting high of motivation. It's a sugar rush, not sustainable energy. Instead, focus on building the quiet, powerful engine of discipline. Start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Just like Alan, pick one area and create a simple, manageable routine. Commit to 1 hour of learning, 30 minutes of exercise, or 15 minutes of reading each day. The key is not the size of the task, but the consistency of the action. Stick to it. There will be days when you don't want to do it. Your brain will come up with 1,000 convincing excuses. That is the moment of truth. That is when you must choose discipline over comfort. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You are strengthening your discipline muscle. Remember this. The person you become through the process of building discipline will be infinitely stronger, smarter, and more resilient than the person who is always waiting for motivation to strike. One is an architect of their life. The other is a passenger. Motivation gets the journey started, but it's discipline that sees you through to the finish line. And in 2026, the finishers are the ones who show up day in and day out, fueled by commitment, not by mood will. Be the ones who win. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let's build our discipline together.